Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to be doing this beautiful green smoky colorful eye thing. As I said in my New Year's resolution video, I wanted to play with some more color this year for my makeup tutorials, so that's exactly what I did. Before we hop into this video, if you want to see more beauty, lifestyle, travel vlogs type of thing, then please hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification so that you're always notified when I make a new upload. And yeah, if you want to see how to create this eye look, then just keep on watching. So basically, I'm doing two videos in one today, so you might see some things from one video to the other video that look a little bit the same. As I said in my last video that I recently posted, I wanted to become more creative with my makeup looks. So today we are doing exactly that. And actually, I'm getting my inspiration from Tati Westbrook's recent video. She didn't do a makeup look on this, but I just loved her eye look and I wanted to try it. I knew I had the colors to do it, but in her last video, she just recently did an unboxing with me and she was wearing this beautiful glittery green eye, but it was like enough where it wasn't like too much like, whoa, you're wearing green, but it was just like beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I just want to kind of like dip my toes in a little bit. Don't go too crazy. So I think I'm just gonna go in with my concealer to prep my eyelids. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour Concealer. Blah, that's a mouthful. In the shade number 2. And I don't know how I feel about this guy yet. Honestly, I just picked him up because he isn't that expensive, but I feel like I picked him up not too long ago and I'm literally already half empty from this, so I don't really know how I feel about it yet. I honestly still want to try the Jouer concealer because I've heard so many good things about it. I'm so sorry, my hands look so horrible from my fake tan too, so every time I keep seeing this come up in the viewfinder, I'm just like,
wait till you see the no.
And I think I'm actually gonna go back in with a trusty Jaclyn Hill palette just to kind of start blending my crease and everything like that. She kind of has a bit of an ombre green going on, so it's a darker green here, and then as it goes this way, it's like emerald, and then like a light green. First, I'm just gonna take this lightest shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette. I can't remember the name because I got rid of the list of names, so I'll insert a picture and everything with what shade I'm using, and I'm just gonna put that in my crease as my transition shade. Transition shade is in. Now I'm going to try and decide what kind of brown to use because all of the browns are very high up. There's not a whole lot of it. It's literally like a kiss of brown. Let me look at my Morphe 35M palette. I'm going to go in with the shade Play It Cool with my same blending brush. I'm actually using the Morphe M504, and I'm just going to go in a little bit with this color because I don't know how pigmented it's going to be. I'm also going to tap off a little bit of the excess and just start going in very lightly. Because like I said, it's just kind of like a kiss of brown. It's nothing crazy. Also, just kind of like a PSA to any girl out there who's trying to do makeup. You really don't need a whole bunch of fancy brushes to start doing makeup. Honestly, I used to do makeup with just like 3 brushes. That's it. And they would still turn out really well. I can still do that sometimes. I kind of think of it as like my secret hidden talent. I can take a minimal amount of products or tools or even just like lower quality makeup and turn it into something wearable and beautiful. And honestly, don't feel discouraged if you feel like you don't have all the tools to do something, because you can use exactly what you have and make it as close as you can, and you're still going to be really proud of yourself if you make something that you really like, even if you don't have all of these fancy tools or products and whatnot. So do with what you have and kind of see how your passion for makeup grows from there, and then eventually, you know, you can start getting more products, more fancy tools, if you want to call it that. But yeah, I definitely would say don't feel discouraged if you are watching beauty YouTubers and you're like, but I don't have all of this stuff to use. It doesn't matter. Use what you have, be creative, and I'm sure if you put time and effort and love into it, you're going to like what you come up with. Now I'm going to kind of go a little bit below the crease and start to darken it up just a teeny tiny little bit. I'm just going to use this M518 from Morphe, and then we're going to go in with the shade Peachy Keen just a little bit. And then I'm going to go in right below the crease and just kind of start to define everything down there a little bit more. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye really quick, and then we're gonna hop right into the green shades. All right, so now that we've gotten our little crease area done, we're gonna hop into those green shades like I said earlier. And I'm mostly going to be working with the shimmer shades in this palette. And I'm going to be working with mostly Pop Star, Bold Moves, Standout, and Electric Energy. I always use a setting spray when using metallics, and I'm going to be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is my go-to. It's really inexpensive and it works like a charm. So I'm gonna work with that outer corner first, and I'm actually gonna dip into the shade Stand Out. I'm gonna take my setting spray, just give it a little squirt. And then like I said, we're gonna be focusing this on our outer corner first because it's gonna go from darker to lighter. I'm not flipping you off, I'm so sorry. It's gonna go from darker to lighter. So let's go ahead and see how this guy performs. It's kind of like a first impressions too. I've never used this palette, so. I'm not gonna go any farther inward than this point. I'm gonna go back in with that Morphe M518, and I'm just gonna run this along here. I'm gonna take a little bit of Green with Envy, just a tiniest bit, on that same M518, and see if that will help kind of blend things out. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Electric Energy because hers seems to be more of an olivey tone. If I don't like it, I can always go in on top of it with Bold Moves, but I think that's what I'm gonna do next. And that's gonna go right in the center of the lid. Okay, yeah, so I'm definitely gonna go in with the Bold Moves color as well, and I think I'm gonna use the same flat brush. I'm just gonna kind of wipe off the excess from Electric Energy onto the back of my hand, just to get that off, and then I'm gonna dip into Bold Moves, and this is gonna go right beside it, not quite all the way to the inner corner, just like right in this quadrant. All we have left is that inner corner bit to do. I think I'm honestly just gonna use my pointer finger And I'm just gonna dip into the shade Pop Star. And like I said, this is going to be a yellowy green shimmer. And I'm just gonna pop that right in here. So that's pretty much it for the top layer. I'm actually gonna go back in with that M504, my big fluffy brush, and just kind of run that along the upper crease just to make sure everything is kind of blended, nice and neat. So I'm going to finish the rest of the base really quick, and yeah, I'll see you at the end to put on lashes and do the bottom lash and everything. So see you in a little bit. Now for the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna go in with the matte shades and kind of do the reverse of what we did on top. So I'm gonna take this thicker dome brush, and it is the E18 by Morphe. I'll take a tiny bit of the Green with Envy, tap off a little bit of the excess, and we're gonna go right on the outer corner of that lower lash line. In the middle, we're gonna start using those lighter shades. I'm gonna go in with Nude Tude. I'm gonna use the M506. It's just this really tiny brush, and I'm gonna go right in the middle. Perfect. Then we're gonna go right next door to Express Yourself, and I'm also gonna mix in a little bit of Hello Sunshine, just because Hello Sunshine has a little bit of that olive tone too. And we're gonna start going closer to the inner corner with these. Last but not least, I'm gonna use that shimmer shade, the Pop Star shimmer shade, and I'm gonna put that right here. And then I'm also gonna highlight the inner corner with the Light of the Party. I'm just gonna put that right on that lower inner lash line. And I'm also going to use Light of the Party to highlight my brow bone. We are actually all done with the shadows part. I'm going to put on some mascara and some lashes, and then we'll finish up the video. Enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you leave a big thumbs up on the video for me. That lets me know that you guys really enjoyed this video. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you want to see more beauty, lifestyle vlogs, travel vlogs, whatnot from this channel, and hit that bell notification down below so that you're always notified when I make a new upload. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!